Hello students, welcome to science class. Today we will continue with third chapter fiber to fabric. Let's start from cocoon to silkworm. Beta we know that silk is a natural fiber made from the cocoons of silkworms. So for obtaining silk, moths are reared and their cocoons are collected to get silk threads. So rearing silkworms. Rearing silkworms, how the silkworms they are looked after. A female silk moth lays hundreds of eggs at a time, and the eggs they are stored carefully on strips of cloth or paper and sold to silk farmers. Then what the silk farmers do, they keep the eggs under hygienic conditions, under suitable conditions of temperature and pressure. The eggs then afterwards they are warmed to suitable temperature for the larva to hatch from eggs. Now beta we have studied that in the life cycle of silk moth the very first stage was egg. Egg is the first stage of a silkworm life cycle. The female moth lays its eggs during the summers and the egg hatches in spring. And the next stage is larva. The eggs hatch into larva or caterpillars, and these caterpillars they feed on mulberry leaves, and this stage lasts for about 27 days, and during this time the larvae shed their skin 4 times, and the process of shedding of the skin is known as molting. Now these larvae, the caterpillars or silkworms, they eat day and night and increase enormously in size when what they eat mulberry leaves, right? Then the larvae they are kept in clean bamboo trays along with freshly chopped mulberry leaves. And after 25 to 30 days, these caterpillars just stop eating and they move to a tiny chamber of bamboo in a tray to spin cocoons. Right? Small racks or twigs may be provided in the trays to which cocoons get attached, and the caterpillars or silkworm spins the cocoon inside which develops the silk moth. We studied that the pupa changes to moth which comes out of the cocoon, and the female adults lay eggs and the cycle continues. Next is processing silk. How the silk is processed from the cocoons of the silk moth. A pile of cocoons is used for obtaining silk fibers, and the cocoons they are kept under the sun or boiled or exposed to steam. To get silk fibers from cocoons they are kept under the sun or they are boiled, and the silk fibers they separate out. Why we keep these cocoons under the sun or why we boil the cocoons? So that we can separate out the silk fibers from the cocoons. And the process of taking out the threads from the cocoon for use as silk is known as the reeling of the silk. What is reeling? Reeling, it is a careful and delicate and process in which what we do, we take out the threads from the cocoon for use as silk. Reeling is done in special machines which unwind the threads or fibers or of silk from the cocoon. Silk fibers are then spun into silk threads which are woven into cloth by the weavers. Right now students, there are 5 main types of silk: mulberry, tussar, muga and eri, and India produces all these types of silk. The main silk producing states in India are Andhra Pradesh, Assam, Bihar, Karnataka, Chhattisgarh, Tamil Nadu and West Bengal. India is the biggest consumer of raw silk and silk fabrics. It is the second largest producer of raw silk after China. Right? Because silk is a valuable fabric that symbolizes wealth and prosperity. In earlier times, the use of silk was reserved only for the kings and monarchs, and China is credited with the first production of silk at around 3000 BCE. Silk is an animal fiber made from the cocoons of silkworms, and a large number of these cocoons are unwound carefully to make long threads. and these threads are spun together to make them thicker and then woven to make silk. The production of raw silk by raising silkworm is known as sericulture. So students, that completes our chapter.